stood inside the barn, needles darting quickly, stitching up a seam, crafting a magnificent embroidered dream. Fibers twisting tightly, binding up the tear, making sure the garment is durable to wear. Sewing up the woven blues, a tapestry of grief, patchwork of our suffering, bringing some relief. Tying knots of sorrow, threading through the eye, creating thick apparel to keep the body dry. Clacking loudly, pushing back and forth, cotton shipped in cargo from the distant north. Textiles dyed in indigo, soaking in the vat, cutting out a pattern, laying on the mat. Fibers twisting tightly, binding up the tear, making sure the garment is durable to wear. Sewing up the woven blues, a tapestry of grief, patchwork of our suffering, bringing some relief. Tying knots of sorrow, threading through the eye, creating thick apparel to keep the body dry. Together, elements across the land. Pull string, tighten up the slack. No way of ever going back. Sewing up the woven blues, a tapestry of grief, patchwork of our suffering, bringing some relief. Tying knots of sorrow, apparel to keep the body dry. Folding up the quilt, smoothing out the crease, finally discovering a momentary peace. Zephyrs dance across the spacious porch, extinguishing the fading outdoor torch. Wind chimes sing a fragile metallic tune, saying goodbye to the retreating moon. Curtains flutter inside the cozy space, brushing softly against my resting face. Sparrows chirp upon the wooden fence, atmosphere so tense. Currents swirl through the open screen, showing a lively picturesque scene. Oxygen fills the expanding lung, tasting so sweet upon the wakened tongue. Morning breeze wiping the slate totally clean. Vibrant sights that we have rarely seen. Gusts of hope blowing the cobwebs clear, banishing every lingering irrational fear. Drafts of joy entering the quiet home, calling the restless spirits to proudly roam. Meadows sway beneath the gentle push, rustling the leaves on the berry bush. Kites ascending toward the stratosphere, riding the updrafts happening right here. Sails unroll to catch the invisible might, propelling vessels into the brilliant light. Flags unfurl upon the towering mast, leaving behind the burdens of the past. Currents swirl through the open screen, showing a lively picturesque scene. Oxygen fills the expanding lung, tasting so sweet upon the waking tongue. Morning breeze wiping the slate totally clean. Vibrant sights that we have rarely seen. Gusts of hope blowing the cobwebs clear, banishing every lingering irrational fear. Drafts of joy entering the quiet home, calling the restless spirits to proudly roam. Guide the pleasant day, blowing the static obstacles away. Inhale, exhale, blow. Morning breeze wiping the slate totally clean. Vibrant sights that we clear, banishing every lingering irrational fear. Drafts of joy entering the quiet home, calling the restless spirits to proudly roam. Airy, fresh, awake. Droplets tap against the foggy window pane, washing over rooftops a relentless, gentle train. Clouds embrace the afternoon in shades of gray, cleaning all the worry from a complicated day. Stormy weather brings a shelter we can share, wrapping us in comfort, breathing heavy air, falling down like velvet rain, soft upon the ground, drowning out the madness with a peaceful rushing sound. Puddles form a mirror for the trees so lush and green, calmest precipitation that our eyes have ever seen. Fireplaces crackling, burning oak and pine, sipping on a vintage glass of ruby-colored wine. Blankets pull us closer as the thunder starts to roll. Nature plays a symphony that resonates the soul. Stormy weather brings a shelter we can share, wrapping us in comfort, breathing heavy air, falling down like velvet rain, soft upon the ground, drowning out the madness with a peaceful rushing sound. Puddles form a mirror for the trees so lush and green, calmest precipitation that our eyes have ever seen. Water cleanses everything, leaving purity behind, clearing off the dusty trails of a cluttered mind. Drip, drop, steady on the glass, watching moments slowly pass. Oh, falling down like velvet rain, soft upon the ground, drowning out the madness with a peaceful rushing sound. Puddles form a mirror for the trees so lush and green, calmest precipitation that our eyes have ever seen. Gentle showers ending, leaving freshness in the breeze. Quiet droplets falling from the branches of the trees. Striking clocks announce the darkness. Silver moonbeams replace the brightness. Shadowy corners hide the truth. Wasted hours of our youth. Cobblestones beneath my feet, pacing this deserted street. Solitary lanterns glow, showing nowhere left to go. Reverberations from yesterday return, unspoken lessons we never learned. Vibrations bouncing off the stone, proving we are all alone. Midnight echoes calling out loud, standing apart from the faceless crowd. Haunting melodies fill the air, searching for someone who might care. Resonating through empty halls, answering when nobody calls. Distant engine starts to whine, leaving this old town behind. Smoke rises into the chill, everything around stands so still. Curtains flutter in the draft, remembering how we used to laugh. Photographs fading into gray, washing the memories away. Reverberations from yesterday return, unspoken lessons we never learned. Vibrations bouncing off the stone, proving we are all alone. Midnight echoes calling out loud, standing apart from the faceless crowd. Haunting melodies fill the air, searching for someone who might care. Resonating through empty halls, answering when nobody calls. Time is a loop that never ends, breaking the minds it cannot mend. Sound waves travel through the void, rebuilding what was destroyed. Listen closely, hear the past ringing. Midnight echoes calling out loud, standing apart from the faceless crowd. Haunting melodies fill the air, searching for someone who might care. Resonating through empty halls, answering when nobody calls. Fading, drifting, gone. incredibly soft. Spider webs cling to the rafters above, searching for relics of ancestry's love. Metal is tarnished, covered in grime, hidden securely away from the time. Turning these dusty keys inside the lock, opening history, stopping the clock, finding the journals and letters unread, hearing the voices of people long dead. Heavy brass hinges groan in protest, lifting the lid of a mahogany chest. Faded ink written on parchment, so frail, revealing a forgotten, glorious tale. Metal is tarnished, covered in grime, hidden securely away from the time. Turning these dusty keys inside the lock, opening history, stopping the clock, finding the journals and letters unread, hearing the voices of people long dead. Generations preserved in a singular box, mysteries guarded by intricate locks. Click, clack, mechanism yields, exploring old, forgotten fields. Turning these dusty keys inside the lock, opening history, stopping the clock, finding the journals and letters unread, hearing the voices of people long dead. Closing the lid, letting memories stay, putting the artifacts safely away. Spinning wheel is turning, spooling up the yarn, operating machinery out inside the barn. Needles darting quickly, stitching up a seam, crafting a magnificent embroidered dream. Fibers twisting tightly, binding up the tear, making sure the garment tapestry of grief, patchwork of our suffering, bringing some relief, tying knots of sorrow, threading through the eye, creating thick apparel to keep the body dry. Clacking loudly, pushing back and forth, cotton shipped in cargo from the distant north, textiles dyed in indigo, soaking in the vat, cutting out a pattern, laying on the mat, fibers twisting tightly, binding up the tear, making sure the garment is durable to wear, sewing up the woven blues, a tapestry of grief, patchwork of our suffering, bringing some relief, tying knots of sorrow, threading through the eye, creating thick apparel to keep the body dry. Of the tailor's hand, stitching together elements across the land. Pull string, tighten up the slack. No way of ever going back. Sewing up the woven blues, the tapestry of grief, patchwork of our suffering, creating thick apparel to keep the body dry. Folding up the quilt, smoothing out the crease, finally discovering a momentary peace. Colors bleeding deep into the ocean tide, watching as the daylight finds a distant place to hide. Seagulls diving gracefully against the purple hue, washing out the vibrant sky, erasing all the blue. Currents pulling backward, dragging shells beneath the foam, calling all the sailors and the tired fishers home. Underneath the fading sun, shadows stretch across the sand, slipping through my fingers like the coastline of this land. Eclipse of the horizon, swallowing the brilliance the shorelines to the majesty of night. Coral reefs are darkening below the crashing wave, holding ancient secrets that the underwater cave. Breezes bringing salty kisses right across my face, standing still and anchored in this isolated space. Currents pulling backward, dragging shells beneath the foam, calling all the sailors and the tired fishers home. Underneath the fading sun, shadows stretch across the sand, slipping through my fingers like the coastline of this land. Eclipse of the horizon, swallowing the brilliant light, surrendering the shorelines to the majesty of night. And seasons inevitably turn. Nature teaches lessons that our fragile hearts must learn. Sinking low beyond the sea, closing eyes, just you and me. Fading sun, shadows stretch across the sand, slipping through my fingers like the coastline of this land. Eclipse of the horizon, swallowing the brilliant light, surrendering the shorelines to the majesty of night. Waves are crashing rhythmically, singing us to sleep, drowning out the surface with the quiet of the deep. Deep inside the glow of a setting sun, the day is over but the night's begun. I see a fire flickering in your eyes, like captured starlight in the vastest skies. I've chased the ghosts of every melody, but you're the truth that's finally setting me free. A warm sensation in the winter draft, the ancient rhythm that we've often laughed. It's burning slow, a liquid state of mind, leaving all the heavy things behind. Amber amber soul, glowing in the hollow dark. You ignite the embers, you provide the spark. We are the honey, dripping on the wire, a golden comfort in the restless fire. I strike a chord that hums with history, untangling the knots of misery. Your voice is woven in the fabric tight, a steady anchor in the fading light. I find the root of every shifting key, rooted in the earth, wild and free. Your fingers dance upon the fretboard wood, writing stories that are understood. It's burning slow, a liquid state of mind, leaving all the heavy things behind. And the soul, glowing in the hollow dark. You ignite the embers, you provide the spark. We are the honey, dripping on the wire, a golden comfort in the restless fire. Left to come, warmth of the soul, turning into light. Amber soul, glowing in the hollow dark. You ignite the embers, you provide the spark. We are the honey, dripping on the wire, a golden comfort in the restless fire. And the soul, glowing on, just let it burn. Crimson colors bleeding deep into the ocean tide, watching as the daylight finds a distant place to hide. Seagulls diving gracefully against the purple hue, washing out the vibrant sky, erasing all the blue. Currents pulling backward, dragging shells beneath the foam, calling all the sailors and the tired fishers home. Underneath the fading sun, shadows stretch across the sand, slipping through my fingers like the coastline of this land. Eclipse of the horizon, swallowing the brilliant light, surrendering the shorelines to the majesty of night. ocean wave, holding ancient secrets that the underwater cave.
Breezes bringing salty kisses right across my face, standing still and anchored in this isolated space. Currents pulling backward, dragging shells beneath the foam, calling all the sailors and the tired fishers home. Underneath the fading sun, shadows stretch across the sand, slipping through my fingers like the coastline of this land. Eclipse of the horizon, swallowing the brilliant light, surrendering the shorelines to the majesty of night. Shifting seasons inevitably turn.
Nature teaches lessons that our fragile hearts must learn.
Sinking low beyond the sea, closing eyes, just you and me. Underneath the fading sun, shadows stretch across the sand, slipping through my fingers like the coastline of this land. Eclipse of the horizon, swallowing the brilliant light, surrendering the shorelines to the majesty of night. Waves are crashing rhythmically, singing us to sleep, drowning out the surface with the quiet of the deep. Petals crushed inside the mortar bowl, extracting the essence of the earthly soul. Vials clink upon the apothecary shelf, concocting a remedy for my inner self.
Vessels simmer over the naked flame, whispering a forgotten ancient name. Herbal mixtures bubble in the glass,
watching the magical reactions pass. Alchemy happens when the clock strikes 12. Into the arcane mysteries we loudly delve, stirring the liquid with a wooden spoon underneath the watchful silver moon. Midnight brew bubbling with a potent spell, creating a story that we dare not tell. Elixirs crafted to cure the broken heart, practicing a secretive, forbidden art, drinking the nectar of the sacred flower, gaining an unbelievable mystic power.
extracted from the enchanted dirt, creating a serum to heal the hurt. Vapors rise into the wooden beams, inducing a series of prophetic dreams. Spices sprinkled into the boiling pot, ensuring the recipe is never forgot. Cinnamon swirls with the bitter clove, warming the spirit like a kitchen stove. Alchemy happens when the clock strikes 12. Into the arcane mysteries we loudly delve, stirring the liquid with a wooden spoon underneath the watchful silver moon. Midnight brew bubbling with a potent spell, creating a story that we dare not tell. Elixirs crafted to cure the broken heart, practicing a secretive, forbidden art, drinking the nectar of the sacred flower, gaining an unbelievable mystic power. Swallow the lingering despair, leaving a fragrant perfume in the air, transforming the lead into solid gold, exactly as the prophecies foretold. Stir, boil, drink. Midnight brew bubbling with a potent spell, creating a story that we dare not tell. Elixirs crafted to cure the broken heart, practicing a secretive, forbidden art, drinking the nectar of the sacred flower, gaining an unbelievable mystic power. Magical, simmering cure. Clouds are hanging low above the street, reflecting patterns underneath my feet. The coffee's cold, the morning's feeling gray. I'm waiting for the clouds to roll away. I see the puddles gather in the light, a lonely reflection of a restless night. I've got the blues written in the rain, a classic melody for all this pain, pouring down, washing clean the jagged past. Nothing built of glass is meant to last. Rainy blue, color of the soul we mend, where the storm begins is where we find a friend. Let it fall, let it pour, let the river run underneath the clouds.
I've played this pattern 50 times before.
But with your harmony,
it feels like new, drowning the sadness in a shade of blue. I take your sadness, make it into rhyme, finding the beauty in the hands of time. We don't need shelter from the falling sky, as long as we have reason for the cry. Pouring down, washing clean the jagged past. Nothing built of glass is meant to last. Rainy blue, color of the soul we mend,
where the storm begins
is where we find a friend. Let it fall, let it pour, let the river run
underneath the clouds.
We're waiting for the sun.
Wash it all away,
Let the water flow into the places that we used to know.
we are the thunder,
We are the rain, we are the healing after all the pain. Just let it fall.
everything is clear.
Rainy blue, color of the soul we mend,
Where the storm begins
is where we find a friend. Let it fall, let it pour, let the river run underneath the clouds. We're waiting for the sun. Rainy blue,
blue and gray.
wash it all away. Roasted beans grinding in the noisy mill, hoping this morning cup will cure the ill. Boiling kettles whistle a piercing note, pouring the liquid down the parched throat.
Ceramic mugs sitting on the diner booth, searching for a heavily
Caffeinated truth.
waitress asks
If I want another refill, adding the total to my breakfast bill. Bitter sips wake the lethargic brain, kick-starting this chaotic daily train. Sugar cubes dissolving the black deep, stealing away the remnants of sleep. Coffee blues hitting me incredibly strong, wondering where my life went completely wrong. Espresso shots jolting the nervous nervous system, counting the lovers and how much I miss them. Dark brews fueling my exhausted stride. Nowhere for this jittery feeling to hide.
Silver spoon stirring the creamy milk,
Texture running as smooth as fine silk.
staring blankly at the daily news,
Trying to shake off these Java blues.
saucers rattling on the formica top,
Praying the spinning room will finally stop.
aroma wafting from the steaming pot.
Giving this awful day one more shot. Bitter sips wake the lethargic brain, kick-starting this chaotic daily train. Sugar cubes dissolving the black deep, stealing away the remnants of sleep. Coffee blues hitting me incredibly strong, wondering where my life went completely wrong. Espresso shots jolting the nervous system, counting the lovers and how much I miss them. Dark brews fueling my exhausted stride. Nowhere for this jittery feeling to hide. Caffeine courses through the Russian main, providing a temporary relief from pain. Percolators bubble in a rhythmic beat, ready to step out onto the busy street. Pour,
Sip,
awake. Coffee blues hit me incredibly strong, wondering where my life went completely wrong. Espresso shots jolting the nervous system, counting the lovers and how much I miss them. Dark brews fueling my exhausted stride. Nowhere for this jittery feeling to hide. Jittery, brewing hot. Asphalt stretching outward, painting ribbons on the earth. Journey to the mountains, seeking out a new rebirth.
dashboard meters glowing, illuminating endless miles.
Trading city chaos for some easy breezy smiles. Wheels keep rolling, eating up the distant land. Shifting gears together, driving hand in hand. Cruising down the gentle highway, no destination clear.
Leaving every burden in the rearview mirror here.
Engine purring softly, tires hum a soothing track.
Going, moving forward,
Never ever looking back.
steeply, towering beside the lane.
Desert winds are sweeping over the expansive plains.
Sunsets painting valleys
In a vivid purple shade,
navigating routes that map makers
previously made. Wheels keep rolling, eating up the distant land, shifting gears together, driving hand in hand, cruising down the gentle highway, no destination clear,
leaving every burden in the
rearview mirror here. Engine purring softly, tires hum a soothing track,
going, moving forward, never
ever looking back.
traveling the continent
Makes us feel alive, speeding up, slowing down, passing through an unnamed town, cruising down a gentle highway, no destination clear,
leaving every burden
in the rearview mirror here. Engine purring softly, tires hum a soothing track,
going, moving forward,
never ever looking back. Headlights pierce the darkness, cutting through the night, following the white lines till the morning light. Standing at the intersection of fate, deciding before it gets too late. Dusty highways meet a silken path, escaping from the tempest wrath.
Signposts pointing east and west, putting our courage to the ultimate test. Gravel crunches under heavy tires, fueling these internal fires. Which direction should we ultimately take? Crucial decisions for our future's sake. Navigating without any map or guide, nowhere left for us to hide. Velvet crossroads, soft and grand, holding tightly onto each other's hand, stepping forward onto unexplored terrain, washing away all the previous pain. Smooth journeys waiting up ahead, following where the brave have tread. Golden horizons paint the sky, watching the eagles soaring high.
broken pieces whole. Which direction should we ultimately take? Crucial decisions for our future's sake. Navigating without any map or guide. Nowhere left for us to hide. Velvet crossroads, soft and grand, holding tightly onto each other's hand. Stepping forward onto unexplored terrain. Washing away all the previous pain. Smooth journeys waiting up ahead. Following where the brave have tread. Intertwined destinies beautifully aligned underneath a celestial guiding sign. Two roads merge into a single line, drinking the sweet, victorious wine.
Stop, breathe,
choose. Velvet crossroads, soft and grand, holding tightly onto each other's hand. Stepping forward onto unexplored terrain. Washing away all the previous pain. Smooth journeys waiting up ahead. Following where the brave have tread. Walking onwards together. Forever. Azure skies begin to gently weep, confessions that I cannot keep. Turquoise oceans hit the sandy shore, yearning for just a little more.
Navy clouds gather violently above, speaking softly regarding lost love. Indigo teardrops steadily falling down, soaking into the thirsty, barren ground. Hushed voices in the morning breeze, rustling through the weeping willow trees. A secret language spoken by the sea, unlocking the sadness inside of me. Blue whisper in my trembling ear, telling stories I desperately need to hear. Soft murmurs of pure melancholy, floating down toward the peaceful valley. Breath of sapphire across my skin, where does sorrow end and joy begin? Cobalt waves crashing on the reef, providing a momentary brief relief. Seagulls crying in the distance,
breath of sapphire across my skin. Where does sorrow end and joy begin? Bringing forth a breath